Praise your holy name, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Kakrakadash. Yes, yes, yes. And we like to give double honors to them elders in great millstone that's teaching us this word through the Spirit, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, on down to the brothers, on down to the youngins that's preaching with no gimmicks. Yes, 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 yes. A snare for Jake. Yeah, Jake think this is a joke. He think, Jake thinks he's entitled. Excuse me. Jake think he's entitled to something. He think he's entitled to, he has entitlement, the his 20 years driving the bus line, and he has a retirement check coming, or he worked for the city, and he got his 401k. He think that he has entitlement to all these things that he feel he worked for, but he don't know all these are gonna be snatched away. They're going to be taken away, and they're not going to give him no love. But he has an entitlement. He think he's entitled to something. Yes, 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 yes. I heard of Jake on the bus, and Jake loved to run game. He think he's a gangster. Jake, he told the bus driver, could you speak up? Because, I'm legally blind and I can't hear, what you say. So he by him saying that he's blind, legally blind, he caused the bus driver to talk more loudly, because he feel he was entitled to that. But before that, he helped somebody off the bus, with her stuff, and he wasn't acting blind, he could see real good, but when it came to talking to the bus driver, he's legally blind. Yes, Jake likes to run a lot of bullshit. He think he's entitled to things down here, but he's gonna learn quick that he's not entitled to nothing in Babylon the Great. Jake think he's entitled. Entitlement programs of the federal government includes Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, unemployment, and welfare programs such as SNAPs, food stamps, or Pell Grants are an example of these kinds of entitlements. Entitlement, the fact of having a right to something. Full entitlement to fees and maintenance should be offered. The amount to which a person has a right. Annual leave entitlements. The belief that one is inheriting deserving of entitled means you have a legal right to something if you are entitled to your mother's house when she passes away. That means it's written in her will that she gave it to you. Entitled. Believing oneself to have inherited, deserving of privileges or special treatment. And Jake think he's, privileged and has the entitlement to special treatments out here. But Esau is finna show his ass that, you don't have no special treatments. But we gonna treat you to this ass whooping. That's what Esau gonna give Jake in this Jacob's trouble. Jake think he's entitled to something in Babylon the Great. He think he got privileges here. But he will soon find out what he will have here. And that's nothing, not a goddamn thing. They gonna show you who's boss down here. And they gonna bust your head wide open. Yeah, if you get out of line. Yes, they gonna bust your head wide open. Yeah. Your kids ain't yours down here. Your wife ain't yours down here. Your house ain't yours down here. Your car ain't even yours down here. Your money in the bank ain't even yours down here. Yeah. They can take any and everything they want from you, even your life. if the Most High allow it. Jake thinks that he's the shit down here. He thinks very highly of himself. But when reality hit his ass, he would soon find out what's going on. Yes, Jake, he gonna find out what's really going on, that he's not entitled to shit down here. But he thinks very highly of himself, He thinks that he worked on these jobs all these years, 20 and 30 years, and, he's entitled to his benefits. But all that's going to be snatched away within a blink of an eye. And you're going to wake up to some new reality, Jake. Let's get down to these precepts. And this is called Jake is in a snare. They done set you up, Jake. They done set you up to thinking that you have entitlements down here and you have privileges down here. But they done set you up for a failure, Jake. Judges 2 and 3. Wherefore I also said I would not drive them out from before you, but they shall be a thorn in your side, and their God shall be a snare unto you. So they didn't lead you astray. That's what America did to you, Jay. They're going to be a thorn in your side. You know what I'm saying? They thorns in your side right now. You thinking you're free, but you ain't free in Babylon the Great. You still a slave. And their God shall be a snare unto you. So they're going to lead you away. You so caught up in Islam. You so caught up in this and that. But they're going to lead you astray. They're going to be a snare for you, a trap. They're going to trap you up. Oscar Nama, fake them. 1 Samuel 28 and 9. And the woman said unto him, Behold, thou knowest what Saul has done, how he has cut off those that have familiar spirits and the wizards out of the land. Wherefore they laid thou a snare for my life to cause me to die. So that was Saul doing what he do, and Esau is doing what he's doing. And many are going to die and lose their life from the traps and the snares that Esau has set for you. Yeah, he didn't set traps and snares for you. He didn't pumped your head up full of helium, and you think you the shit down here, Jake. But he done set you up for a failure, a trap, and you're gonna die. And some of you are going to lose your lives. Yes, the 2/3, you're doomed for destruction. That's what you hear on this earth right now, to be judged for destruction. Job 18 and 8. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walk upon a snare. Yeah. Yes. And can I say that one more time for you? For he is cast into a net by his own feet. So Jake, you was cast into a net by your own feet. You done walked into this. You think you the shit right now. You think because you worked your job so many years and you entitled to this, but you done cast a net by his own feet, and he walking upon a snare. You walking upon a trap, and you don't even know it. You done felt comfortable in Babylon the great whore. You done marry Susie Snowflakes and got you a white girl, a punk white bitch, and thinking you the shit. You done cast a net until he has cast into a net by his own feet, So you didn't set yourself up in Babylon the Great, thinking you the shit, got attached to Susie Snowflakes, that white bitch. Yeah. Yes. And he walking upon a snare. You walking upon a trap, you know. You don't even know it. Jake. Job 18:10-11. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap is for him in the way. So the snare is already laid up for you, Jake. You know. And the trap for him is in the way. On your way. You know what I'm saying? You on your way there. You on your way there already, Jake. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. Terror gonna be on every side of you, Jake. It ain't gonna drive you to your feet, drive you to your knees. Let's get a precept, Job 20:8. You know, and this is for the elect. Yeah. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. You know, so the elect, they gonna get up out of that trap and out of that snare. But for the 2/3, Jake, you in trouble. Yes. You in trouble. Yes, you are. Job 22:10. Therefore, snares are round about thee, and suddenly fear trouble thee. You know, so the snare is going to be all around thee, and suddenly fear troubles thee. Yeah. The sudden fear going to trouble you. These white folks going to set so many traps for the elect that sudden fear going to trouble thee. You know, the 2/3 is doomed, but we going to escape, you know, with our faith and the Lord. The Lord, you know, the Lord is our secret, you know, hideaway, you know. So the Lord gonna get us out of them traps that's around thee. But for the 2/3, you're doomed. Yeah, we're gonna be afraid. Yes, it's gonna catch us off guard. Yes. Because you done got comfortable here too, elect, you know. You stuck in your ways, you know. But the Most High is lifting you up out of there with this word, this knowledge and understanding. But still, some of you is still stuck in certain ways, as myself. But he sure gonna get us up out of there. We gonna enter the chariots with trembling and fear. Psalms 10:18. Ten and 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the village. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. Yes. He lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draws him into his net, you know. And we're the poor right now, you know. We're rich in spirit and knowledge and understanding, but he catches the poor in his net. Hold on, brother. And that's the spirit, because I didn't even meant to get this one. So I gotta mark that down. Yes. Yeah, he's sitting in the lurking places, So he's sitting in the cut in the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent, you know. And he's gonna murder, he gonna murder you. He gonna murder the innocent, you know. His eyes are privately set against the poor. So his eyes is privately set against us, you know. In his secret chambers, they talking and getting up schemes on how they gonna trap us up now. He lied in wait secretly as a lion. Oh boy. Yeah. So a lion when he in the cut, he aimed to get his prey. So if he lied, if he lied in the wait secretly as a lion in his den, he lied in the wait and catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draws him into his net. Wow. Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord, Yahweh, is known by the judgment which he executes. The wicked is snared in the works of his own hands. Yes. So the wicked, Esau, he gonna be snared into his own hands. So what he set up for the elect is gonna be for his own ruins. Psalms 11 and 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. Yes. So Esau, he even got a snare upon him. He's setting up Jake for a snare. You know what I'm saying? But them snares is gonna be returned unto him with them nukes, brimstone, fire, and a horrible tempest. Then shall be the portion of that's the portion of your cup, Esau. You know what I'm saying? So you setting up us, you setting up Jake for a snare, but them snares gonna get you in the end, baby boy. Psalms 18 and 5. The sorrow of hell compasses me about. The snares of death prevents me. So the sorrow of hell compass me all around. The sorrow of hell gonna compass Jake. Gonna be all around him. He ain't gonna be knowing what to do. He gonna be spooked. Prevent. Anticipation of. Come before. Hinder. To come before. So all these snares, the snare of death is gonna come before. It's going to come before. Anticipate, prevents me, So these snares is going to catch Jake up with his entitlement benefits. He going to speak up, when he think he's done unjustly, and they going to crack his motherfucking head open. For him wanting to speak upright, speak for his entitlement. I'm entitled to this. And they gonna bust your head wide open, Jake. Because you think you entitled to something. Psalms 37 and 12. The wicked plotted against the just and gashes upon him with his teeth. So he gonna gash upon him with his teeth. And what's the teeth? The teeth is the United States Armed Forces. The teeth is the Army. Any army. The U.S. military role in response to the virus outbreak is growing. So the military is already in this shit. Gash grinds one teeth together, typically as a sign of anger. you know. So these crackers gonna be angry in this military, and they gonna grind on, they gonna cash on us with their teeth, you know, with their military. And there's nothing you can do, Jake. They gonna snatch you out your house. They gonna take your gun. They gonna take your women. They gonna take your children. And there's nothing you can do. Psalms 38:12. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischief things and imagine deceit all the day long. So all the day long, they design mischief for us. You know, they design plots and plans to get us, to get you, Jake. You know, they seek after my life, lay snares for me. So they laying snares for us, elect. And they that seek my hurt speak mischief. So they speaking bullshit things and imagine deceit all the day. So they imagining how to get us this, how to deceive us to all day long. And you don't think Jake's simple ass gonna fall right into it with his entitlement thinking he privileged to something? You don't got no privileges down here. Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They consume of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? You know. So they consume themselves. They encourage each other, you know, with evil matters, with evil shit. Consumed of laying snares privately. And they saying to each other, who gonna find them out? Who gonna learn about this? Nobody. You know, that's what they think. But Yahweh Shai sees all this and gonna catch them up in their own snares. But that's what they doing. They laying traps for us. You know. Psalm 69:22. Let their tables become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Yes. So what you think that's gonna come out for your benefit, you know, it's gonna be a trap unto you, Esau, you dirty picklewood cracker. You know. Let their tables become a snare for them. You know, they're feasting. You know, they bread and butter. You know, what they counseling on. You know, which that hopefully benefit them. But let it be a snare and a trap to your selfishness. Psalms 91:3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. So from the raging epidemic, this coronavirus, you know, that is only a stepping stone for Esau to push his agenda, you know. So surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. So the Most High gonna deliver us from that, you know. But the 2/3, trouble. Psalms 119 and 110. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts. So the wicked, they done laid a snare for us. But we're going to stay in these precepts. You know, we're going to stay pushing these videos out. We ain't going to fall into folly. We ain't gonna fall into the bullshit. We gonna stay, mind, body, and soul on Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. We gonna stay in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We gonna stay in these precepts. The wicked have laid a snare for me. The wicked have laid a snare for you. Yet I err not from thy precepts. Yeah, so we're not going off from these precepts. We're going to keep these precepts in our mind, body, and soul, in our spirit. Yes, we are. Psalms 140:5. The proud have hid a snare for me, and cords. They have spreaded a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. So proud, Esau the wicked, he proud right now. He up high. Have hid a snare. So he didn't hid a snare for us that's just around the corner that we don't even know about. But it's going to hit us like a right hook. Yes, it is. They have spread a net, so they didn't set a trap for you. By the wayside, by the side of the road that you gonna go across, that you gonna walk through. They have set gins for me. Psalms 140:9. Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. So keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. So the workers of evil, the workers of that bullshit. Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, keep us from it. Keep the elect from us. Keep the brothers in the camp from us. Not my will, but your will be done. Psalms 142:3. When my spirit was overwhelmed with me, then thou knewest my path. In the way where I walk, have they privately laid a snare for me. So a secret, private matter set apart. So they would privately set a snare for us. Yes. When you was overwhelmed, when my spirit was overwhelmed with me, when you was down and out doing real fucked up. Then thou knewest my path. No, we know they coming this way. In the way where I walk, have they privately laid a snare for me, secretly. Proverbs 22:24-25. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a fierce man, thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul. So don't make friends, no friendship with an angry man, unless and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare upon his soul, upon thy soul. So, it's a snare to make friends with an angry man. He always angry. You gonna learn his ways and get in trouble because of that asshole. So you can't make no friendship with him. I'll go the way of a fierce man. Proverbs 26:27. Whoso digs a pit shall fall therein, and he shall roll a stone, it will return upon him. So, Esau, he digging this pit for us to fall in. Whosoever digs a pit shall fall therein. So Esau, he digging a pit for the elect. But he don't know he gonna fall into it. And he that rolleth a stone, it will return over. Excuse me. It will roll a stone and will return upon him. So the stone that he think that's gonna roll on us is gonna roll on him. First Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. So, perdition, a fact of being lost or destroyed, loss, calamity, perdition of soul, destruction, ruin, away with, thrown away, damnation, spiritual ruin, state of soul in hell. That's what happens when you chase after them riches. You try to be rich in Esau the kingdom. When it ain't nothing but a snare to you. Ain't nothing but a snare to you. So Jacob, young Jake, you in trouble. Because Esau got all type of snares for you. Just wait. And it ain't gonna be no cakewalk for us neither. With fear and trembling, we gonna enter into the gates. So we gonna give all praises to Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Krakadosh. Shalom.